we need to start talking about solutions. You understand? So here are 5 key strategies to protect yourself and fight back. I'm in the lab right now, working hard for you guys to bring some more courtroom drama so we can talk about fathers winning in family court. But as I was doing that, I came across something that was really, really disturbing that I need to expose to you guys as soon as possible so you guys understand exactly what it is that is against you. What we as men don't understand is there's an entire culture and cottage industry being designed to screw us over. And it starts with this book. So today I want to talk to you guys about this book called How to Destroy a Man, written by someone using the alias Angela Confidential. This isn't just some random self-help guide. This is a full-blown handbook designed to teach women how to systematically ruin a man's reputation, finances, career, and his life. I'm not being funny. So as someone who's been advocating for fathers' rights and justice in family court, this hit me hard. Like literally just this morning, I found out about this book. It's shocking how much of what's being described in this book aligns with the tactics that we are talking about all the time on this channel that are being used against men. I think we're finally getting to the root of this really disgusting culture. And we got to figure out a way to put an end to this. So what's described in this book aligns with real tactics that some of us have faced in courtrooms across the country. So in this video, I am going to break down exactly what this book teaches, explains how it's dangerous, and most importantly, I'm going to give you 5 strategies on how to protect yourself against this book and what it's teaching. Let's go. So part 1, the book is centered around a method called DAMN, D-A-M-N, which stands for 3 tactics: align and allegations, marry media, and author authority. We're going to get into what this means. So to break it down quickly, allies and allegations. The book advises women to make false or exaggerated claims about men. These claims can be completely baseless because no evidence is required for family court. In criminal court, you have to present evidence, but family court is the only court in the land that will allow you to use your feelings and your thoughts predicated upon what's best for the children. So this is why the book is telling women allies and allegations. So that's destroying men all the time. Marry media. This strategy then involves spreading those allegations publicly. So social media, gossip circles, anonymous online platforms. It happens to me every time I go to drop my daughter off at her elementary school. The principals are looking at me funny. The teachers are looking at me funny because my ex-wife literally signed up to be a chaperone on field trips. She takes pictures for their yearbook, and she is constantly gossiping about me, talking about how I was practicing DV against her and how I'm mentally and physically abusive and things like that. It's horrible. So this is like her exact strategy. So social media, gossip circles, anonymous online platforms. Once the story is out there and gains traction, public opinion starts to treat the men as guilty before any real investigation begins. Step 3, author authority. Lastly, they exploit positions of power. This means contacting bosses, HR departments, and even the police. You guys just saw the video that I put out where my ex-wife is trying to get the city of Peoria to press charges against me for parental alienation because she didn't get our daughter on a certain amount of days, even though she's the reason I was stuck in Jamaica and wasn't able to bring our daughter back to the United States. She went behind my back, told the police that she didn't know where I was or her daughter, and that I obstructed from our parental agreement. She's trying to get me in trouble with the city of, she's having the city prosecutor try and press charges against me. This is crazy. So lastly, they exploit positions of power. This means contacting bosses, HR departments, and even the police to escalate the allegations. Employers are often quick to take action because they fear bad publicity more than the truth. When these 3 elements combine, it's a recipe for character assassination. And in today's world, a man facing these kinds of accusations can lose his job, his relationships, and his parental rights almost overnight. So part 2 of the book goes over why this works and the real impact. Why does this method work so effectively? The book argues that society still views women as powerless victims. Even though women have gained significant influence in many areas, this perception gives some women the ability to manipulate authority, figures, and public opinion with ease. Unfortunately, I've spoken to a bunch of fathers, guys who have emailed me, guys who have left comments on these videos, and they have lived through these exact same scenarios. Like everything that this book is talking about so far is 100% accurate, which is the sad part about it. I've talked to men who have faced false accusations that were then used against them in court, lost their custody rights, been forced to pay unjust amounts of child support. The damage is real. Devastating. This is horrible. Then part 3 of the book, well, it's not part 3 of the book. This is what I got to say. Because damn this book and this author. We need to start talking about solutions. You understand? So here are 5 key strategies to protect yourself and fight back. Number 1, document everything. Keep a record of every interaction, especially if you're dealing with a high conflict ex-partner. Text messages, emails, voice recordings. These can be crucial pieces of evidence. 2, build your own allies. Surround yourself with credible witnesses and supporters, like trusted friends, co-workers, and even therapists. Having respected people vouch for you and your character can make a huge difference in court or at work. 3, control your narrative. Do not wait for false accusations to spiral out of control. If someone spreads lies about you, calmly present your side of the story with facts, not emotions. That's one area that we as men are perpetually better than our female counterparts. We can interact emotionlessly, even when we're being lied on. We have to practice that inside of court, guys. Know your rights. Learn how to navigate both family court and workplace politics. Understand what legal steps you can take to protect your reputation and custody rights if false claims are made. All right, guys? Take a look at OSHA. Whether or not OSHA is going to be canned by this administration, we don't know. We're not here to talk politics ever. What we're here to talk about is take a look at OSHA. OSHA is the nationwide organization that makes sure you have rights at work. Read what your OSHA manual says about your job in particular. Find out what the do's and don'ts of your regulations of your job are. Make sure that people can't be making false claims against you. Then also the same based on your state. What are the laws that protect you in your state? Find out. Seek professional help. Consider hiring an attorney, a public relations consultant, or even a licensed therapist. Now, even though I came up with that, I couldn't help but think to myself how unfair this is. Why do men have to do all this just to protect themselves from lies? Why are there not laws, stronger laws, enforced laws, I should say, because all the laws in the world are on the books already. Why are more laws not enforced stopping women from intentfully lying on men? So there are professionals who can guide you through legal battles, help rebuild your reputation. It's just sad that you would have to possibly resort to that. Ultimately, be very careful who you decide to marry or procreate with. Please, men, please. So that's it. That's it. We covered a lot. I explained to you the damn method. It's dangerous as hell. But with these 5 strategies to defend yourself against these evil, malicious tactics, this can hopefully help you save your life, guys. This is serious stuff, and it's affecting fathers and men all over the country. If you found this video valuable, hit that subscribe button. We will be back soon. I'll be back very soon with some more videos inside the courtroom, and we're going to break down what these guys are going through and how these guys can better win their cases. But I had to share with you guys this book that I just came across. There is a culture coaching women on how to destroy us. It's unacceptable. It's unflipping acceptable. I will tell you this. In doing this research, I did come across something else that I want to share with you guys right now. Let me show you guys this. There's this book. It's called How to Destroy a Man in One Easy Step. Men, Guilty Until Proven Innocent. And this is a book by Sally Owen Esquire. And as far as we know, that could be the same person who's under the pseudonym of the other book we just talked about. But this is why this stood out to me. It says the book is about abuse of domestic violence laws. So that's really different. Let me go on. I'm an attorney in Pennsylvania. I was a victim of domestic violence. As a former victim of domestic violence, any violence makes me sad. As a conscientious attorney, the widespread abuse of domestic violence laws makes me sick. Victims of domestic violence need help. They need more shelters and more counselors. Okay, I can see that. But what else does she say? They need a criminal justice system that will punish the abusers and put them in jail. However, this has to be done through the criminal justice system and through due process. It has to be taken out of civil court. Men's rights have to be protected as well as the women's rights. The current system is being seriously abused, and the potential for continuing abuse is astronomical. Vindictive women and unscrupulous attorneys have made a total mockery of the current system, and way too many innocent men are serving a life sentence because of it. So I really wanted to share that with you to let you guys know, not only is this culture of lying on men being funded or being a cottage industry is brewing around destroying men. There's also seems to be a smaller cottage industry of that anti-propaganda, which tells me that this is really a real problem. So shout out to the author of that book, but I really, really want you guys to understand what is up against you. Especially you young guys. You guys in your early to mid-20s, you're thinking about marriage. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I want you to know that. But you have to be aware of what is also lurking out there. All right, God bless you. If this video was valuable, please share it, leave a comment. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace. One dad at a time, fathers win.